Hi everybody, it's Anne here from annshappystampers.co.uk, and I'm just back with another seasonal Sunday video. And today what we're going to make is, I think you probably remember a couple of weeks ago we made a cute little round handbag, and today we're going to make a sort of similar thing, but this one is a different shape, and it's kind of made in the same way with the layering circles. And we're going to do it obviously in a Christmas theme, but we're going to add something else to it as well. So I'm going to show you. I've got some in here and I just think they are adorable. We're going to make some of these gorgeous little shrinky dinks, I think that's what you call them. It's like shrink plastic, and they are just so cute. And I'm going to show you how to do that, and we're going to just kind of hang one on a like as a little charm, and then it's an extra little gift as well, I think, because I think these would be great to maybe put some handmade jewellery or something in like that for Christmas. And these, I just can't get over these. They are just the cutest little thing ever. So I'm going to show you how to do them. So I'm just going to pop them back in there. Right. So for this, you're going to need, we're making it in real red, obviously, I thought, because it's going to be a Christmas theme. So for your bag, you're going to need a piece of card which is 6 3/8 by 3 inches, or 16.2 by 7.6 centimeters. Okay, and I've cut from the largest layering circles, I've cut 2 of them in real red, and then the next size down I've cut 2 of them with DSP, and it's from this one here, yeah, Warmth and Cheer. There's some really pretty papers in there. And I've got a little tiny piece for the bit that closes, which needs to measure half an inch by 2.5, or 1.2 centimeters by 6.3, and 2 pieces for the straps, which need to measure 1/4 inch by 6 1/4, or 0.6 centimeters by 15.8 centimeters. Okay, and we're going to score this first. You'll need a bit of Whisper White if you want to put a sentiment on. And to make the little shrinky dink thing, this is what I'm using, Shrink Art. It's white because you can get it in clear and other colours, and I got this from eBay, so I'll put a link for this in the description. And I think it was only like $1.99 for 6 sheets of this. And we're using Cookie Cutter Christmas for our Santa with the matching punch, and I'm using a little sentiment, Merry Christmas, which is from Teeny Tiny Sentiments, I think. Right, so enough talking, let's get the base scored for our bag. So what you need to do is, on the long side, you need to score this at 1 inch, 3 inches, 4 inches and 6 inches. In centimeters, that's 2.5, 7.6, 10.1 and 15.2. On the short side, just score it at 1 or 2.5 centimeters. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly fold and burnish our little score lines here. Alright, and just take some scissors, and we've got a tiny little rectangle here. We're just going to remove that, and then we're going to cut up these 3 score lines and just take a little notch out of them. and we're going to do, I've just remembered actually, we're going to do another little score line just to help the bag close up. So get rid of them, and then just take a ruler and something to score with. And yeah, what I did was on the two smaller panels, all I'm going to do is, I think I marked down about an inch, wasn't it? No, yeah, about 1.5 inches, 1.25 inches. So mark down, try and just, I mean, I eyeballed it. If you want to find the centre, obviously the centre would be 1/2 inch. And then what you need to do is mark down 1¼ inches and just put a little mark there. And then, well, you don't even need to mark it. All you need to do is just draw a line, a 1½ inch long line, yeah, in the middle, and then just do 2 score lines running down to the corners, so you end up with that. I hope you can see that. Yeah, that's what we need to do, okay? And just do that on both. So again, just find the middle. You could put it on your grid paper here, and it would be 2 squares in. It would be 2 little squares would be the middle. And then come down 1¼ inches. So, you know, make this score line 1¼ inches long. Might be a better way to say it. And then it keeps catching on the score lines, that's why. Probably should have done it before. And then just come down again, and that's just going to help the bag like kind of pinch closed. And then they fold in like that. That's how it goes. Yeah, just fold them the opposite way. Okay, so then when it closes, it'll just help your bag pinch in like that. Right, so tape, we need to pop some tape down the side here. I'm just going to put a couple of pieces of this down. Okay, and then just literally fold that over, and then your little bag will pinch closed like that, okay? So I'm just going to put a couple of pieces of tape along here, and a little bit there. Okay, just fold that in. Like so. And there we've got our cute little base for our little bag, and I'm just going to get this bit of tape off that's sticking up. That's it. Right, so now we're going to try and, well, we're going to move on to these bits. So for this, you're going to need a pencil, which I hadn't got out. Right, so all I did for this was put the circle on and then line the 2 points up with the very base of where, you know, so it won't go any further. Just try and get it central if you can. And then literally all I did was just drew around with the pencil. Okay, so I've got my pencil marks there, and I just took my scissors and I just followed the pencil lines. And that's what you should end up with, and then basically that just now sits on our bag, and that's what gives us that shape. And then take your other circle and you can just use this one as a guide. So make sure the top is lined up because you don't want to be cutting any of the top away. And then just where you're happy, just draw around this. Without drawing all over the place. And then again, just follow your pencil lines. And then you've got the piece for the back or the front, whatever side. So, and then to get the DSP on, so obviously this is going to be smaller, so all I did there was just pop it on here because I want a bit of a border, and then just turn it round and draw around this. Okay, and then just trim the pencil lines away. And then obviously it's going to be a little bit too big. So all I did there was just trim off what I think really, and then obviously we want a bit of border at the side, and just trim away, or you could just put it in your trimmer and trim it that way. And then I think just a tiny bit more off the side, and then you can use this one to draw around for the other bit. There you go. So this now, I'm going to use it to draw around this one. And the pattern, I didn't think about having the pattern round, but that's okay, that one can just go on the back. So just be wary if you're having a, you know, like a pattern. So I'm just going to get some Tombow and I'm going to glue the DSP on first. Okay, and then obviously you want your seam at the back, so this dodgy one's going to go on the back, and all I do for that is just put, you know, the actual glue on the box, so you're only getting it in the places you need to get it, and then just get this nice and straight. Just get your bone folder and just press that down, and same with this one. Okay, and there's our cute little Christmas bag. And then for our handles, I just curl the paper a little bit. And what I'm going to do is just twist them round like that and stick them on the inside. So we need a little bit of tape just down here, just a small amount. Okay, so I'll pop this one. The tape wants to play, that is. Oh, come on. That's it. And all I do for that is just stick it, try and get it into the corners if you can. And however long you want the handles. There we go. And then same with this one. And just try and get them sort of same height if you can. There we go, there's our really cute little bag. So for the little, right, sorry about that everyone, I think the camera shut off and I didn't realise, so what I did was I just stuck the little closure on and just basically, you know, bent it round the bag, and then you know where it needs to go. And I popped a little button. It's not a Stampin' Up one, but I thought it looked quite nice. And I just tied some of the gold baker's twine through the little button, and that's the cute little bag done. So now for, well, I think this is just so cool. So I've took some of the shrink plastic and I've stamped my little Santa from Cookie Cutter Christmas. Now you do have to use StazOn. I'm using black StazOn, and I've just stamped him on there and let it dry off, I think about as best as it's going to be. And then you will need permanent markers, and I'm just using Sharpies. So I've got a black and a red Sharpie. So I'm literally just going to start colouring him in. So I'm just going to colour his little hat in. I mean, any permanent markers would do, to be honest, but they do have to be permanent. You wouldn't be able to use your Stampin' Right markers or anything like that. Okay, so that's he's close coloured in, and then I've got a black marker, and I'm just going to do his belt. And his little shoes. Okay, so that looks good to me. And if you've got like a light pink, you could maybe do his cheeks and nose, but I haven't got the right colour I need. So I've got the coordinating punch, and I'm just going to punch him out. Now it's a little bit tougher than it would be with card, but you know, it's not that bad really. So just punch him out. Okay. And then if you wanted to have it as a charm, you need to pop a little hole in it now. If you don't, that's fine. So I'm just taking the 1/8 of an inch, and I'm just going to punch a little hole in his hat, and it can be a bit tricky to get it off. There, it wasn't too bad. Now you need your heat tool, and I've just got a little mat here, and I need a paper piercer, and I'm just going to bring you down a little bit. Okay, and then if you haven't seen this before, it's amazing. So I'm going to let the heat tool heat up a little bit. Okay, and I'm just going to pop the paper piercer to try and hold it. Now I would keep a block handy. I would keep a block handy as well, because you'll need to press it on when it's done to flatten it a bit. So just pop that there and just start heating it. Turn, and it's, as you can see, it's gone really tiny. Just turn it over, and it will be hot, and just I hope you can see, and then just press the block on it for a little bit, and ta-da! Now we've got the most cutest little Santa. How cute is that? So that's how you do it really. There's simple as that. And then what I've got is I got these from eBay. It's just like a little, the kind of thing that you can hang a charm on your mobile phone. I just got a pack of them. Again, I think they were only like £1 or something, and a little jump ring, and they're actually really good little jump rings. So I'm going to pop that through the little hole that I made. Okay, and then I'm going to take this little thing here, pop it through there, and then I've also got just a couple of pairs of little pliers here, and I'm just going to close the ring off. And all you do for that is just, one of my hairs on it, all you do for that is just twist it round, okay, and there we go. We have the most cutest little charm. So I'm just going to bring you back out a little bit. And then taking my little bag, I am just going to tie it round one of the handles. So all I'm going to do is just, if I can get it straight, Let's just pop that round there and just put the little Santa through, and that will just tie on there. And then obviously whoever the little gift is for, they've got a cute little charm on it. So, and I just think it looks really cute. And quickly, I've got a piece of Scrap Whisper White and my little Merry Christmas sentiment. I've got some real red ink, and I'm just gonna, is that the right way? Yeah, I'm just gonna ink this. Again, actually, there we go. And I've got the classic label. I think that will fit. And I'm just going to punch that out. And I might just grab a couple of glue dots actually, and I'm just going to stick that on the bottom of my bag. Now, to close the bag, you could use magnets or Velcro dots. Now, I ordered some Velcro dots and they came the other day, but I didn't realise at the time, and I'm just going to stick this on the bottom, I didn't realise at the time that they'd actually only sent us the hook. They hadn't sent us the loop, because you need the hook and the loop, the hook and the loop to close them, and they hadn't. They'd only sent us the hook, I think, I'm sure, and I couldn't use them. And you know, I thought, well, I still want to make it because that's what I ordered them for, so I've just used a little glue dot to close mine, but you could use Velcro or magnets. And there we go. So I hope you like it. I just think it's just so cute. Great for little bits of jewellery, or you know, little chocolates, anything really. So all the details will be on my blog. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and I'll be back again on Wednesday. So bye for now.